Can a 21-year-old actually rewrite the script for one of the NBA's most storied franchises? Victor Wembanyama just did exactly that. For 50 years, through 5 championships, through the Tim Duncan dynasty, through every legendary run you can name, the San Antonio Spurs had never started a season 5-0. Thursday night against Miami, Wemby changed that with a statement performance that has the entire league taking notice. Let's dive in. What's up, Spurs fans? Welcome to Spurs Quick News, quick, sharp, and all about the silver and black. The numbers from Thursday's 107-101 victory over Miami tell you everything. 27 points, 18 rebounds, 6 assists, 5 blocks. Nearly 40 minutes of pure dominance from Wembanyama. But here's what makes this insane. This was his 3rd career game, hitting the 2-5-1-5-5-5 threshold. Joel Embiid, the former MVP and one of the most dominant modern centers, has the exact same number of such games. Difference? Wemby's done it in just 122 career appearances. Embiid needed over 450 games to match that total. Through 5 games this season, Wembanyama is averaging 30.2 points, 14.6 rebounds, and 4.8 blocks per game. Only Bob McAdoo in 1975 had averaged at least 3.0-1.44 through the first 5 games of a season. We're watching history in real time, and Wemby's making it look routine. What stat jumps out most to you, the rebounds, the blocks, or that scoring efficiency? Drop it in the comments. Here's where it gets fascinating from a tactical standpoint. Under interim head coach Mitch Johnson, the Spurs have embraced a more aggressive offensive identity. They're playing with pace, they're spacing the floor with purpose, and they're putting Wembanyama in positions to succeed both as a finisher and a facilitator. Against Miami's unconventional, lightning-fast style, San Antonio didn't flinch. The Heat threw everything at Wemby. Bam Adebayo's physicality, double teams, switching defenses designed to knock him off rhythm. He went 1-0 for 2-3 from the field, which might look inefficient on the surface. But watch the tape. His gravity opened driving lanes for Stephon Castle, who dropped 21 points with 8 assists. His presence created clean looks for Devin Vassell, who hit clutch threes late when Miami mounted their comeback. Defensively, Wembanyama has now blocked at least 1 shot in 90 consecutive games, the 4th longest streak in NBA history. He's not just protecting the rim, he's altering entire offensive schemes before teams even initiate their sets. Miami averaged 131.5 points per game coming into this matchup. The Spurs held them to 101 and limited them to a season-low 14 points in the 3rd quarter. The Duncan Parker-Ginobili era was built on defensive discipline and unselfish execution. Wembanyama's doing that in his own alien way, dominating both ends while making everyone around him better. If you're enjoying the breakdown, tap that subscribe button. We're just getting started. Let's talk about what this game revealed beyond the box score. San Antonio led by 15 entering the 4th quarter. Then Miami, missing Tyler Herro, Norman Powell, and key rotation pieces, went on a 17-1 run. The Heat took a 91-90 lead with under 7 minutes left, and the Frostbank Center held its breath. That's when this young Spurs team showed something you can't teach: composure. Castle, in just his 2nd NBA season, played like a veteran. Vassell, who admitted post-game he's tired of losing, hit back-to-back threes to stem the bleeding. And Wembanyama? He played through Bam Adebayo's 31-point onslaught, absorbed a hard foul from Andrew Wiggins late, rose to his feet, and urged the crowd to get loud. The Spurs closed on an 8-3 run. No panic, no collapse, just execution when it mattered most. Keldon Johnson, in his 7th season, summed it up perfectly. Feels good to be winning. Best feeling in the world. This is a roster that went 78-168 over the past 3 seasons. They had an 18-game losing streak last year. They've lost 5 straight on 11 different occasions. This 5-0 start isn't just a hot streak, it's proof of a culture shift. Who's been the most underrated contributor in this 5-0 start besides Wemby? Let me know below. Now, let's pump the brakes for a second. The Spurs' first four opponents, Dallas, New Orleans, Brooklyn, Toronto, have a combined 3-16 record. Miami presented the first real test, and San Antonio passed, but the schedule tightens. They face Phoenix next, then a brutal Western Conference grind begins. Can Wembanyama sustain 3-0-1-5-5 production for 82 games? Probably not. Can this defense hold elite offenses under 105 consistently? We'll see. The spacing still has holes. The turnovers creep up in transition. Wemby's playing nearly 40 minutes. That's not sustainable long-term. But here's the actionable insight. Watch how opposing defenses adjust. Teams will start throwing zone looks, trapping on the perimeter, forcing role players to beat them. If Castle keeps attacking gaps and Vassell stays aggressive from three, this offense has legitimate teeth. If Trey Jones can manage the tempo and limit live ball turnovers, this team can compete for a play-in spot. Wembanyama promised after Game 4 that the Spurs would break the 5-0 record. He delivered. Now he's hunting bigger game and MVP campaign, a playoff berth, and respect across the league. Subscribe and turn on the bell so you don't miss our next breakdown as this season unfolds. If this added value to your Spurs perspective, like this video and share it with a fan who needs this analysis. Subscribe so you never miss a beat in this new Spurs era. Victor Wembanyama isn't just making history, he's rewriting what's possible in San Antonio. Stay silver and black, peace.